Hi everyone, it's Liam here from Rating the Races. So we've got all of the 5-day entries now for the Cheltenham Festival. Obviously tomorrow we'll actually see the Tuesday declarations, which is great. It's very exciting. Always look forward to those, seeing that. And I've gone through all of the races and just had one more check, and there's a few horses that I do want to have a bet on for those different races, particularly with some of our runners not taking up these engagements, which means that we've got our money back, because we did most of them non-runner no bet, and I'll go through those that we've lost a few, but I'll go through those that we're replacing in a minute. So starting off, looking at Transmission, who we've actually got him in the, what have we got him in? The Kim Muir. Problem is, I have a feeling he might actually now be running in the National Hunt Challenge Cup. And I just purely don't want to miss out on him. I do think, obviously this is a handicap again this year, so I like the horse on a handicap basis. I think he's nicely handicapped. I think he was a very good winner at Cheltenham a few runs ago when beating Java Point, Planned Paradise, the newest one, Read to Return. Thought it was a very good race. Patrick rode that day. Patrick can obviously ride here. I think Patrick will ride here. And yeah, maybe he just needs this massive step up in trip. I thought the Kim Muir would have been ideal as well, but I just want to cover him here just in case he runs here. And you know, we don't have anything in this race at the moment, so we might as well have a go on Transmission at 5s here, on the basis that if he doesn't run here and he runs in the Kim Muir, oh well, we get our money back here and we've got a decent price for the Kim Muir. But yeah, I don't want to miss out on Transmission winning. It'd be very frustrating if we backed him in the Kim Muir, liked him in the Kim Muir. Somebody actually tweeted or posted on a video, I think it was, you know, do you like Transmission for the Kim Muir? And I was like, yes. And then he went and, you know, how frustrating would that be and annoying if he then went and ran in this race, the National Hunt Challenge Cup, and won that. So he's available at 5s. He's one that I do want to add to our Cheltenham Festival team. We then move on to the Plate, where we've lost a couple. Again, non-runner, no bet. We've lost Krabilly. Mental. Don't know why they're going for the old teamer. I don't like him for the old teamer. We've also lost Theatre Man, not getting in any of the races at the Cheltenham Festival, too low in the handicap. So it starts to, you know, run down some of our selections that we liked. Zana here, not in this race. That was one that I was very keen on as well. Not in it. So we've already got Ginny's Destiny, and I am very, very happy with Ginny's Destiny. I do think Ginny's Destiny is going to take, I think he's going to run a massive race. We're on a much better price than what he is now, whereas he's down here at maximum of 12s, pretty much 10s across the board. The horse I do want to add is Fugitif at 16s. It's just got really good Cheltenham form, has won over this course and distance. On the old course, sorry, he won on the new course. This is the new course, obviously, that he runs at. He ran on this course, the new course, back in December 2023, and he won off 151. And then he was third in December off a mark of 150, beaten by Gemarond and Madara. He dropped £2 for that as well. He's down to 148. They've looked after him and they gave him a very clever run just a few weeks ago in the Grade 2 Denman Chase. They was never getting involved in that at Newbury. That was purely to get a fitness run into him, which they've done. I mean, his Cheltenham new course form, he's run in this race before, off a mark of 149. He was second, beaten by Seddon. He's running off 148. He's finished second on the new course in January 2023, beaten by Iradoto off 143. He loves the new course. His new course form, therefore, reads 2, 2, 1, this is over 2.5 mile, 2, 2, 1, P, 3. The P came last year in the Ryanair. He was never going to be good enough for the Ryanair, was he? But at that point he was running off a mark of 157, so they probably went, we can't win the handicap. But they've come back this year off a decent mark, 148. Sean's already provisionally booked. I know the owner's very keen on him. I think he will run a really nice race. And the final horse, let's just go back. Fugitif, available at 16s. And the final horse that I want to talk about is in the County Hurdle. First Street. Now, we liked First Street. We actually liked, who do we like for this? Pied Piper, for very similar reasons to what I'm going to talk about. First Street. Now, Pied Piper hasn't been declared for the County Hurdle, isn't in the 5-day entries. Very disappointing. However, First Street has. Now, First Street is currently in 2 races. This and the Novice Handicap Chase. I don't think he's going to get in the Novice Handicap Chase, but he is in here. He's already in here. Off his handicap mark, he's currently, is he number, what's he rated? He's rated 136. Just double checking, does that get him in? Yes, it does. He's already in this race. So, why do I like him then? Well, let's look at his hurdles form. Actually, first of all, let's look at his price. Yeah, you can see he's right down here. 80 to 1 you can get at Star Sports. You can get 66s in places. I think he's a good bet. So we liked him for the Grand Annual on the basis that the 2-mile trip is what he wants. I was hoping he was going to be running in the race for the Johnny Henderson Grand Annual. So let's look at his Cheltenham form. 3rd in January 2024, beaten by Lossymouth and Love Envoy. Beating Rabaul, beating Guard Your Dreams. That's pretty good form. 11th in the County Hurdle of 2023, when running off a mark of 152. On Friday, if they do run him here, he'd be running off a £16 lower mark. He was only beaten 9 lengths that day. He'd be £16 lower. If we go back to his 3rd in January in the Railkill of January 2023, beaten by Marie's Rock and Dashel Drasher. Probably graded horses. Also finished 2nd in March 2022 in the County Hurdle off a mark of 142, beaten by Stateman, in front of Colonel Mustard, in front of Westcourt, in front of Ballyadam. Like, if we went purely on the Ballyadam angle, what's Ballyadam this year? I'm sure he was running, wasn't he? Okay, Ballyadam's not running, so you can ignore that angle. But, finishing 2nd behind Stateman, future champion hurdle winner, off a mark of 142, could run here off 136, £6 lower. This is our big price selection. We thought it was going to be Pied Piper in this race. It's not. It's going to be First Street in this race. 80 to 1, 66 to 1 for a horse who's £6 lower than when finishing 2nd, and £16 lower than when finishing 9th or 11th, beaten 9 lengths. I think First Street could be, it could be a really good bet here for the Henderson team. So they are my 3 that I'm going to add to my selections. Transmission at 5s, just in case he runs here instead of the Kim Muir. Fugitif as our backup to Ginny's Destiny. I like both of those. We'll be getting our money back for both Krabilly and Theatre Man. And finally, First Street, who will be getting our money back for the Novices Handicap Chase. No, what did we like it? In the Grand Annual, we'll get our money back on that. Where we like the horse at 25s, you can now get 66s for the hurdles version, the County Hurdle. So yeah, they are my 3 that I'm going to add.